What's up, people? This is Nature Girl 30 here, and these are my predictions for TLC 2012. I'm going to go right into them here. Now, let's go into Santa's Little Helper #1 Contenders Divas Battle Royal. Do I really care about this match? No, not really. We all know who's going to win. It's going to be freaking Eve. So, what's going to be the point of that? Well, actually, Eve is the champion at this point, so more than likely it's either going to be Kaylin, AJ, one of the popular ones, so who really cares about this? Let's go into Rey Mysterio and Sin Cara versus Team Rose Scholars. As much as I love Ray and Sin Cara, I have to say that I am kind of rooting for Team Rose Scholars. I mean, they've been on a roll. These guys are really entertaining. They're probably the best tag team heels there are out there. Probably the only tag team heels out there. But I kind of got a little bit confused with Team Hell No. But either or, these guys, I am rooting for them all the way, man. I am actually hoping that that Team Rose Scholars will actually take this out and take it home. But the one thing that I'm absolutely going to say about this is that my vote is pretty much for Team Rose Scholars. Yeah, excuse me, going back and forth. My computer really does need work. But anyway, let's go into the championship titles of the night. The U.S. Championship match with Antonio Cesaro versus R-Truth. I'm really trying to care about this pay-per-view, guys. I really don't. There hasn't really been much of a build for any of them except for one feud. Maybe two feuds, and that's it. But as for the U.S. champion, Antonio Cesaro, I would love to actually see R-Truth take it home. Seriously. He hasn't had a championship belt in a while. So I'm really looking forward to actually have him... Wait a minute. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Yeah. R-Truth is going for the U.S. title, and Wade Barrett is going for the IC Championship. So, yeah, my vote is for R-Truth. Well, moving on to the IC Championship match with Kofi Kingston versus Wade Barrett. Wade Barrett all the way, man. Seriously, Wade freaking Barrett all the way. Because let's put it this way. If Wade Barrett takes the belt, that means that Kofi Kingston has to step it up. And if he steps it up, he'll be a lot more entertaining to watch. Don't get me wrong. The guy's a high flyer. It shows that he has skills. It shows that he has great in-ring chemistry with anyone he tags with. But the only problem is, that's all he does. Like, it's just, he doesn't really change it up. And he will definitely bring his A game, just like Randy Orton brought his A game many years ago before Randy Orton kind of kicked him down to the mid card. But I really do feel that Wade Barrett should take the belt from Kofi Kingston, and it should make Kofi Kingston actually step it up a notch. So my vote is for Wade Barrett. Wade Barrett all the way, baby. All right, let's move on from there to the World Heavyweight Championship match, Big Show versus Sheamus in a chair match. Now, this feud has been built up for a long time, since the last two pay-per-views. It has been built up. Do I really think that Sheamus is going to take it? No, because it wouldn't make any sense for him to. It really would make more sense for him to actually win at the Rumble than actually win here. It would be just desserts if he wins on a Big Four pay-per-view. So I'm hoping that's going to be the case. I'm hoping that Big Show actually retains the belt for Sheamus to actually get his just desserts at a Big Four pay-per-view. Let's hope that that's the case. But anyway, moving on from there to the semi-main event of the night. That's supposed to be the main event of the night, probably the second main event. And this is John Cena versus Dolph Ziggler in a ladder match for the World Heavyweight Championship Money in the Bank contract. A lot of people gripe about this, but the fact that they really don't think it makes any sense for them to have a Money in the Bank contract match. But let's face it, the Money in the Bank briefcase has been ignored since Ziggler won it. Like, seriously, it has been completely ignored. Nobody's really cared about it. There's really haven't been any emphasis in it, and it made Dolph Ziggler look like meh. So honestly, having a Money in the Bank contract match not only brings a lot more emphasis to the Money in the Bank briefcase itself, but it makes it a lot more, I don't know, it just gives it a little bit more worth by having this Money in the Bank match in an impromptu pay-per-view. Like, it's not supposed, like, usually you would see this actually at the gimmick pay-per-view or at WrestleMania. But having it here, pretty much since Royal Rumble is going to be next, I really do feel that it's actually putting more emphasis on the contract, and I'm actually looking forward to seeing this match. I really am. If I really feel like seeing the pay-per-view, I really don't care. But in the end, I hope that Dolph Ziggler keeps it. But it would make more sense for it to go to Cena, since Cena is going to be possibly facing The Rock someday. I don't know what they're going to do with CM Punk now that he's injured. They may have to switch and go to John Cena versus The Rock 2 or 4 or whatever it is. So it can go either way. I'm really hoping that Ziggler wins it because Ziggler needs it. He's going to be mediocre. He's going to go into mediocrity if he loses this belt. Like, seriously, nobody's going to really care. He's going to vanish he's going to vanish from the face of the earth. Seriously, or from existence in the WWE, that is, if he loses this Money in the Bank contract. So I'm hoping that he keeps it. All right, moving on from there to the final match of the night. That's supposed to be the somewhat main event. Since CM Punk is injured, they have to do this. So they decide to make it this match. Team Hell No and Ryback versus The Shield in a tables, ladders, and chairs match. Here's my only gripe with this pay-per-view. There's only two gimmick matches. Only two freaking gimmick matches. Why not all of them be like tables, ladders, and chairs instead of just two? I don't understand. But either or, Team Hell No and Ryback, I'm really hoping that the Shield takes it. Because the Shield needs to have a lot more emphasis in them. They need to become another powerful faction. The only powerful faction in this generation, in this era, was the Nexus. They're not going to top the Nexus, but they need to be in the Nexus. They need to be Nexus-esque. Like, they need to actually be in the forefront. They need to, like, bring a little bit more oomph to the WWE by being a very powerful, dominant faction. And I think if they actually do win this pay-per-view, they could be dominant heading on to the Royal Rumble. And if one of the members actually wins the Royal Rumble, that's even better for them. Seriously. So I'm really hoping that the Shield actually does win to bring a little bit more character, a little bit more emphasis, and a little bit more excitement to the storyline. So I'm actually hoping that the Shield wins, and that is my vote. And as for the Slammies, I might watch it. I don't know, but doing a review on it just seems kind of meh, unless something exciting really does happen. And also, for the pay-per-view itself, I'm really trying to care about this, guys. Seriously, I really am. I'm going to try to stream it this time. Hopefully it won't rain and my stream won't go out. But either or, I really don't care much for this pay-per-view. I might watch it. I might not watch it. And if I don't, you'll probably hear a Raw review from me if Raw is interesting on Monday. But right now, I'm just kind of, I really don't know. But that is my 2 cents about TLC. What are your 2 cents about it, or what is your opinion about it? Leave your comments in the comment section below. Send me a video response. I want to hear what you guys' predictions are about this pay-per-view, or whether or not you care at all. But this is the Nature Girl 30 signing off. Peace out. Later, guys. See you possibly on Monday.